So this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Stolen Face. I haven't done a movie review in 3 weeks. I'm watching Dark Shadows Quentin Collins episodes. They're all right, but I don't know. It's a soap opera. What can I say? I guess all the Dark Shadow episodes are good. The Leviathan ones are supposed to be crappy, but they're probably better because they're weirder. Anyways, this one's starring Paul Henried and André Morell. This is going to be another VCI Entertainment, so-called Hammer Noir. Well, I don't see Hammer anywhere in this one. Hammer Film Noir. And there's not much noir either. It's kind of a melodrama. 1 hour, 11 minutes, 1952. Not rated. Oh, it says here, production companies, Hammer Film Productions. Distributed by Lippert Pictures in the USA. And that's why I didn't see Hammer in any of the credits. Oh, it was made at Riverside Studios by Hammer Film Productions. It's a pretty mediocre movie. I mean, the beginning makes no sense at all. It's about a plastic surgeon guy who refuses to operate on an old lady because she's hopelessly disfigured by her previous plastic surgery. That scene didn't make any sense or fit in the plot. Another thing that kind of pissed me off is that it was kind of well, the plastic surgeon is kind of he thinks psychiatrists are cool, and then like I said, there's not much noir in this. It's just a bunch of hoodlums jumping around getting drunk. They look like the 30-year-old kids from Reefer Madness. Kind of remind me of that. And then, so this one's kind of a, I guess Hitchcock ripped off this one when he made Vertigo. It's about a plastic surgeon who falls in love with this famous pianist. I guess he gets tired. He almost runs off the road. Another thing that pissed me off is that he thinks that making people pretty will rehabilitate hardened criminals. Because if they don't look ugly, then they won't commit crimes, right? Wrong. Well, I guess he's proven wrong in this one, so I can't really blame him too much. He learns the hard way. But in any case, he drinks a lot of scotch, and he's like a chain smoker guy, and marries the wrong woman. Kind of a loser guy, even though he's a plastic surgeon. I couldn't figure out why he didn't just get a divorce. I mean, Arne Millman or something. I mean, why was it so taboo in 1952, Great Britain, to get a divorce or an annulment? But the ending's pretty good. And like I said, it was kind of bizarre the way it reminds you of Vertigo later, 6 years later. There's even a blonde bombshell, Marilyn Monroe type look alike. But I guess for Hammer film production, she would be considered lower than Marilyn Monroe, lower than Kim Novak, lower than Jane Mansfield, lower than Mamie Van Horn. I don't even know who she is. I've never seen her before. She's got dark hirsute eyebrows, so it looks like her blonde hair is dyed anyway. And they do dye it later, just like matter of fact, the scene where the plastic surgeon asks her to dye her hair blonde was copied in Vertigo. Now I know where Hitchcock got his idea for Vertigo, which is the greatest movie of all time, apparently. I've seen it a bunch of times. It's breathtaking. One of Hitchcock's better movies, let's say, but much better adoption of this one. I might add. So basically, this plastic surgeon falls in love with the pianist, and the blonde bombshell from the United States, and she's determined to marry this other guy, but she's still pining for plastic surgeon dude, Dr. Philip Ritter, who's very good on the piano. Like I said, he got tired on the road, so he decided he needed his other assistant doctor or whatever. Told him to go on a vacation, and he met this blondie at the Pup and Duck Hotel, some little bed and breakfast joint with a bar in it, where they drink hella beer and champagne, bourbon, like I said. These guys know how to party. And she thinks it's too quick. She doesn't want to get involved with them. And she's kind of commitment shy with the other guy. She wants to go back to him, but he's already used plastic surgery on this hardened criminal. Lily has a British accent or Scottish or one of those accents. Irish, maybe? I don't know. It might be from the bad parts of London, for all I know. But I'm not very good with foreign accents, trying to figure out where they're from. But the same actress plays the double part, just like Kim Novak did in Vertigo. And she even uses different accents, which is pretty cool. The U.S. accent and the British accent, I guess. So that was cool. I don't know. I don't even know who she is. Elizabeth Scott. Never heard of her, but she's pretty good, actually. So he creates this hardened criminal named Lily to look exactly like his former girlfriend, Alice Brent. Love unrequited kind of deal. So he's trying to sculpt his own girlfriend, but she's got the soul of, let's say, Dorian Gray. She's got sticky fingers with fur coats and jewelry and stuff, always getting him into trouble. He has to bail her out with money, pay off the retailers who got the merchandise stolen. I think they have a better security system, but I guess she's pretty clever, and she's into this other guy. She becomes a reckless type of libertine, and like I said, for some reason the plastic surgeon can't just dump her and like hire some expensive lawyer to get rid of her. I guess that was too difficult in 1952, like I said. But so the other blondie, the Alice Brent pianist, gets worried that he's going to kill her because he's getting desperate and he wants to move out or kick her out, or whichever the case may be. He can't stand living in his own house. So that leads up to the somewhat exciting finale. You don't really expect it. So it's kind of a cool surprise ending. And the last line is pretty good also. The poster says treachery wears a stolen face. It was a pretty cool concept. I just didn't think the story was that well thought out. Hitchcock probably did a better job of ripping this off by doing Vertigo 6 years later, like I said. So, anyways, that's the end of my review. 3 out of 5 stars. Laters.